Okay, today is Thursday, July the 12th, I believe. This is my second video. The first one was just a rant. Probably wasn't even posted to YouTube. But I thought I would do another one. And this one is going to be far from a rant because I had not sure what the right word is to describe it. Epiphany, maybe, I'm not sure. But I watched a series of, I believe, 5 videos on YouTube last night. And watched a little bit of the last portion of the 5th episode this morning. And I've had some very strange reactions to it, and that's what I want to talk about. So the videos that I watched last night and this morning were about Fred Phelps, the Westboro Baptist Church. And before having watched the video, and understand I'm not being an apologist for these people at all, so that some people can take this the wrong way, and I don't mean it that way. But before I watched the video, I mean, I really hated these people. I mean, what they do is hateful. There's no way around it. What they do is hateful. They're currently protesting at servicemen funerals, so of course other people in the U.S. think that they're terrible people now. But they've been doing this for a long time, hassling funerals for homosexuals. And when they were doing that, it wasn't such a big issue for the rest of the country because, I mean, you know, the rest of the country isn't that crazy about homosexuals, if they think about them at all. And now that they're doing it against the military, though, and blaming our problems in Iraq and you know, everything else on our country's acceptance of the gay lifestyle, now suddenly they've touched a nerve with the heterosexual element in the U.S., and they're a little bit better known, more hated. These people are hateful people. I mean, no, excuse me. What they do is hateful. They do spouse hate. I mean, their signs say God hates America. God hates fags. Just a little sidebar to that. I mean, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God. I come from a religious Christian Mormon background. I understand these concepts and the beliefs that theists have, that Christians have. For a large part of my life I was raised that way, believed that way, was hurt to this very quick when people would not accept the pamphlets I used to pass out at school. I was a really big evangelical for the Mormon Church. And these, probably it's not a good thing to say these people, the Phelps, what they do is very hateful. But after watching that video, I realized I don't hate them like I did 24 hours ago. They're human beings. I mean, they're wrong, they're misguided, they've taken a horrendous misstep in their humanity, and for whatever reasons, and there's 70-some of them, so there are probably 70-some different reasons. The only one that I could still say that I still probably have the same belief in the hatefulness is probably Fred Phelps, the patriarch of the family. And even he is probably nothing more than just a dumb asshole. I mean, it's, you know, probably all he is. The problem that I've come to perceive now, though, with this, the reason that I don't hate them, is because somewhere, somehow, they made the wrong choice. They chose to believe in God. And from that point on, as the saying goes, it's all downhill. But once they chose to believe in God, and a particular, they choose this. This is what they believe. And the Bible is full of God hating this, hating that. in one sense, they are being very honest and rational in their actions, because they truly believe that God hates homosexuals. They truly believe that this is the essence of God, this hate, this vengefulness, this need to be worshipped, this commandment that you have to worship or you're going to hell. It's from their point of view. They made the wrong choice, they made the wrong decision, but from their point of view, I mean, as I said in the 5th episode, one of the girls in the family didn't understand why they were being so mistreated themselves, because all they're doing is giving a message to the people. They're I forget the word that she used right now. They're being courteous. And in fact, when you watch them, I mean, their signs are horrible, their ideas are offensive, but their actual actions, what they're doing. They're not out there throwing stones. They're not out there. I mean, they're being very psychologically abusive, but they're not being physically abusive. And so, from their point of view, they're just exercising their free speech. This is what they believe, and they're telling you so. And in fact, they're more open, more honest. I mean, if honesty is a thing that atheists prize above many other values, then you have to, in that sense, acknowledge, whether you admire or not. You don't have to admire the results, but you can acknowledge and admire the fact that they're being honest in what they believe. Whether it's hateful, whether it's wrong, is irrelevant in that sense. They are, in fact, being honest about their beliefs, as opposed to many Christians who truly believe that homosexuals are evil and they should be gotten rid of and everything, but they come out and they say God is love, Prince of Peace, God loves you, etc., etc. So that's a real different point of view for me today, and it's not that I'm having trouble dealing with it, it's just that I'm really I'm amazed and shocked. Why should I be shocked? Because I try to understand other people. I try to let other people be themselves. So in that sense, I shouldn't be shocked at my reaction. Once I saw them, they're not evil people. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that Fred Phelps, the father, is, but the family, the ones that they showed in the thing, especially the daughter at the last episode, they're not evil. They've chosen an incorrect path, and they've dedicated their heart, mind, body, soul, their very existence to it. And the fact that they're wrong has no bearing on it now. So from that point, they're being very rational. They are being courteous to the people, even from their perspective, even though what they're doing is extremely hateful to the people they're doing it to, harmful, hurtful. They've just glossed over, ignored that part, because to them, the part about God is all-powerful, God is, hates the sins and all this sort of stuff. They've glommed onto that, and that's their thing. And from that perspective, they're not being unreasonable, unrational people. And that's a really heavy concept to grab hold of when you can realize that even though there are people that, or for me to grab onto, is even though there are people who I hate what they do, I despise what they do, it burns me inside, burns my soul, something like, I'm trying to get across how it troubles me such. Even though there are people like that, I mean, they're still human beings. They're not meant to be demonized. I pity them. I'm sorrowful for them. But I understand. I mean, I can, for that one little instance, I can put myself in their shoes. And that's what it's all about. Put yourself in the other guy's shoes. And then maybe we can have some close ground, some more commonality. If we don't walk in the other man's shoes, then we have no hope of ever having any sort of common togetherness. And I mean, not that they want togetherness with us. I mean, they don't. I mean, they have their things. So, but I just want to get that across. Like I said, their actions, what they do, what they believe, I'm diametrically opposed to everything. But after watching that, and I guess the filmmaker, the one who made the documentary, was very effective in his documentary. It was a very good one because he allowed me to see people who have hateful actions as still people. They're still human beings, and as we all are. So that is my little thing. It's not a video rant, and I hope I'm not misunderstood or anybody thinks someone have different views than what I've tried to express. So that's it. Peace out.